Hey everybody, Rosemary here. Welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 11 of Black Lagoon. Last episode was amazing. We ended Roberta's arc, her story, and it was fantastic. I got what I wanted. Revi finally snapped out of her concussion, and she got what she wanted, which was a fight against Roberta, mano a mano. The only thing is, I wish I could have seen more of it. A lot of it was just like obscured, but it was still awesome with the two of them, like first just shooting at each other and then just beating the snot out of each other. It ended in kind of a tie. And there was also an emotional moment at the end where Garcia told Roberta to stop calling herself a dog. She's a person. She's Roberta. She's not, who she was back in the day. And the two of them left together. And we also learned a little bit more about Bella and her troops. And like, she's even more of a badass than I thought she was. So that's the end of that, and now we're back to, I guess, kind of just taking on their regular jobs. I'm not too sure much about what's going to happen in this episode. It was a little bit vague in the kind of like the next time on Black Lagoon. So I'm kind of going into the, well, I always go into this blind, but like with this one, I truly don't know what's going to happen because the past couple of episodes have been following like a character that we're learning about. This one, I'm not sure, but let's get back into it. Hopefully it is a good job that they're taking on. It's exciting. And yeah, let's get into it and I'll give you guys my thoughts afterwards. Lock and load revolution. Okay, well, we're starting with a bang. Okay, so an embassy blew up. Well, okay. Oh gosh, she gonna like attack him? Nope. Okay, I thought maybe she was gonna like snap if he touched her. Wasn't Mr. Chang, wasn't he the guy that Dutch used to work with? Or maybe not. Maybe it is. That's right, he tried to like set up Dutch last time. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. So, okay. Yeah, please don't show that. Probably anything that they asked for. Okay, so it was the US Embassy that. That's a cool customer. Oh, okay. So first it was the U.S. Embassy, and then his was blown up. Okay, I wonder if this is going to be a two-parter then. Oh, are those the guys that are after him? Are they coming up to the office? They're going to start blasting? That's that. I was, oh, Jesus. I was like, yeah, that's not very subtle. Well, all right. Things are escalating quickly. I just love how, like, even when this stuff is happening, they're just barely bothered at all. Guy's glasses didn't even come off. He still looks perfectly fashionable. This Mr. Chang guy is a pretty cool customer. I like him. Also, like, he kind of reminds me a little bit like of Rock, if Rock was just a lot cooler. I guess it's just like the hair and whatever. He looks kind of like him. They gotta walk in slow motion because they're just that cool. Damn, this guy's even cooler than Ravi. Holy shit. All right, here I was like, I don't know what this episode's going to be about, but I'm like, all right, there's a lot of action to begin with, and you got like a this cool character. Like I said, I don't know if this Chang guy, if this is the one that like Dutch used to work with, but would Dutch want to work with him after like that whole situation with the boat? You know, when he set him up? I don't think so. I don't think it's the same guy. Well, you know, he's got to be good if Revi respects him, and a bit she's not as good. Oh no, they don't know the password. Well, I hope they got it. That'd be embarrassing. They get to where they're supposed to go and be like, oh, what's the password? Like, shit, I don't know. Of course, it always ends up at the sea, doesn't it? I'm guessing this guy, he looks a little shelby and, unassuming, but I bet this guy's actually going to be kind of a badass. He's just so nonchalant about it. I bet he's just going to be like tougher than you'd expect. I was about to say, I was like, oh, at first I was going to say they're going to be like, you can't smoke in here. I'm like, it must be different rules. I can't imagine smoking in an airport. All right, I had a feeling that this guy was like, yeah, there's something about him. He just seems like, I don't know, very jolly and smiley, but so this moving quite quickly. Maybe this will be just done in one episode. We'll see. Oh, is that the password? Okay, so and I'm guessing that Rock and Revy are going to the place where they're at right now, since they said like they were going to be the distraction. You never say that because it's not going to be quiet for long. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so that's the password, so he doesn't know it. Wait, would it be may the force be with you? That's too easy. If it's gonna be a password, it's gotta be something that doesn't have such an obvious second part. Oh, that wasn't it? Yep. Oh. Okay, that seemed too easy. That seemed too good to be true with that password. It's just the people that can have like those conversations and just be smiling and stuff. They're the scariest ones because you know that like they're unbothered. Well, god damn it. Well, all right. Well, he's gone, and he's got the briefcase, right? Oh, that's right. There's this woman in the preview. So maybe this will be a two-parter because like Rock has been kidnapped now. Then there's this woman, whoever she is, and I'm guessing Revy's probably gonna maybe work with her. Yep. Nice. All right, we got another badass woman on the team. With an Irish, it's very international with like an Irish driver. I think that's an Irish accent. Oh, Chinglish? God damn. Oh, what? Interesting. I wonder when that swap happened because we saw that Revi, like, she opened it on the boat and the documents were there. And Revi was saying about how, like, the documents, like, we don't have the documents. So she must have thought that. Did Rock do something with the documents at some point? Like, hide them? Nope, there's the music. Okay. It's already almost over, huh? Wow, okay. They end so strangely. It ends like almost like it's cut off in the middle of a sentence or a scene. All right, well, this is definitely going to be obviously at least a two-parter, maybe even a three-parter. I'm not sure. So this woman, I don't think she's given her name, so she's Taiwanese. Obviously, very badass. I don't know. So it seemed like she was also hired by the boss. Was she like by the boss? I'm assuming Mr. Cheng hired her. Was she one of the ones that was like had one of the other decoy briefcases? I don't think so, but it almost seems like she was there to protect Revi to make sure that they got back because they said something about like we're going to be going back to the base. And then Revi's like, well, you better explain to the boss why it's just the three of us and no documents. So she obviously doesn't know anything about the documents being missing. Where did they go? Like, did Rock, did Rock, like, almost know that something was going to happen? So, like, just to be on the safe side, he put the documents somewhere else? I don't know. I'm guessing, like, the next episode is going to be, more of the interrogation, and Rock is going to show off his ability to kind of read people and think on the fly and be intelligent. So, like, what happened there? Maybe we'll see in the preview for the next episode. Gorillas in the jungle. I like that. I believe that is going to be the last episode for this season. So it probably will finish up next episode, unless it's going to end on like a big cliffhanger. But it looks like there's going to be quite a bit of action. We're going to get to see more of this woman and her bodyguard, sidekick, whoever he is. But yeah, I want to know like what happened to the documents. What is Rock planning? He like had some sort of plan, I'm guessing, and then Revi has to go in and rescue him. I love how she said like, if anything happens to you, I'm just leaving you for dead. I don't care, but she has to get the documents. But I don't think she would do that. She talks tough, but I don't think she would just leave Rock to die. Maybe if it was between her and him, she would definitely be like, adios. It was nice knowing you. But yeah, I don't think she would just like grab the documents and go. She's going to try and rescue him as well. Because they seem now, all of that tension and stuff from a few episodes ago, like they seem to be working well together. They're not fighting as much. They seem to be cool with each other. So obviously they've patched things up for now. But yeah, like this Mr. Chang guy, very cool. I like him as a character. Hopefully we'll get to see more of him. This woman, she's badass. I love her style too. Like she definitely stands out. Just the clothing and everything. And also her choice of weapons is very cool and unique as well. So we're definitely, from the preview, it looks like we're going to get to see more of her. Probably her and Revi working together. Is she on the level of Roberta? I don't know too much about her. I don't think so. I loved Roberta so much. She feels like a little bit of a step down, but I just met her. But I love the fact that she had no problem, like just shit talking Revi as well. Like Roberta was very polite and she was poised, but she was also like deadly. But this woman, she can just give it just as well as she can take it with Revi, just like basically saying something like I'll carve your ass or something like, oh damn, this woman, I love it. She's got a little bit of a filthy mouth as well. So yeah, we're gonna see the conclusion to season 1 next week, I believe. Let me just take a quick look here. So yeah, season 1, yeah, episode 12. So next week will be the conclusion to season 1, and then we've got the whole other season 2 after that. So we still have quite a bit more of Black Lagoon. So I'm hoping that we are going to end this season on like a high. Looks like there's going to be a lot of action, which I'm excited about. Going in, rescuing Rock. So yeah, excited for that. Hopefully you guys, this is the setup. This was like the Roberta thing. The first episode. This one, there was more action than the first one with Roberta, but it was a lot of setup, like, who is she? This is this kid. This is the backstory about, like, why he's so important, and, like, who Roberta is, her introduction. And then the next episode is probably going to be, like, where everything just goes insane. So excited for that. Hopefully you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching my reaction to episode 11. Stay tuned next week for the conclusion to season 1 of Black Lagoon. Until then, bye guys. Shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Salieri, Revealing Storm, Amlife, Icognito, Saturn Sins, Doublis91, Harry Gazip, Kenju Storm, and Lynn's VA.